Alright, so let's go ahead and start off by explaining what we're going to be doing here with this beginner's guide. So the point of this is for people that are starting off that are relatively new to the game. We're talking about maybe a week or two into it and a they don't have access to necessarily great equipment or characters at this point. So I won't be using any welfare characters, nor will I be using any 4-star characters in any of these tutorials. If you want to take a look and see what a deck would look like with those characters in it, I will have an advanced guide that will be posted at a later time. For the new players that are going to be looking to copy these techniques, I will give a couple of disclaimers that are unfortunately out of my control. For one, the affinities and trial of the Ancients ranks of all of my characters will almost certainly be higher than anyone else's. I have tried to design my strategy around this such that you shouldn't need to worry about that. However, if such a situation does arise, I will try to deal with it the best I can. Another aim of this will also be to not have any of the second ults unlocked with any of the characters. So you won't be seeing me using the second ults for Autoway or Union or anything like that. The deck that I have come up with here is what I believe is probably going to be the best idea for people that are just starting out. Unfortunately, the best light characters are of the 4-star or welfare variety. The healer Amy that I have over here on slot 1 is going to be the front character, and she is actually the only card in here that I am also using in my main deck. She is very, very good. One of the few really good Amy or Cielo cards in this game. You can see that I have equipped a Light Scepter, and you'll notice also that I haven't upgraded any of my 2-star weapons, nor should you. Never upgrade any of the 2-star weapons, however the 2-star rings that you can see that I have equipped to all 5 of my characters have been upgraded to +5, which I personally do recommend. The rings that I have here are of the magic defense variety, and you can see that it gives you a really good baseline magic defense. Hans will be doing primarily magic attacks, especially the ultimate, which is really what you want to shield yourself against. So the front 3 don't really need much explaining. Amy, her ult allows you to do magic buffs for 16 seconds on top of a full party heal. These magic buffs are the reason why I've actually gone for Autoway and an off-element age here in Pajama Union. There is a possibility of doing a physical deck, however, without a light-colored Cielo, and the fact that Cecily's buffs are locked behind the second ult, I've decided to not show the physical variant, as I believe that will be inaccessible to most of the new players. I am using the 3-star Order of Axis Aqua in Rear 1, and also have equipped the Light Scepter to her. Scroll back, wherever it went. And I'm using the 2-star Light Iris here, and you can see for the subs I'm using the 3-star Light Mitsurugi, along with the 3-star Pizza Iris. This is because of the passive traits that they have will boost light damage. Everyone else I'm using simply because they are the same character and there's a 10% stat boost. That is a good thing. So let's go into this and let's show you how this deck would be played in practice.
KonoSuba.
Alright, so we're going to click off of auto, and we're going to let the bosses attack us here. Boom, boom. Now what we're going to do is we're going to give 2 area of effects. We're going to start with auto, and we're going to give you one That should clear out those guys in 2 hits.
この戦いに勝ったら、私と
We're going to use the single target skill of Amy here, the single target skill of Ottawa there, and we're going to single target there, single target, basic there rather,
風が泣いてい
and
る
that should wipe everything out. And now with Union here,
小説のネ
we
タ
are
に
going
するつも
to
りだ
let
よ
everyone's gauge get back up as high as we can get it. This way we can activate a Tier 1 magic buff, and we're just going to cycle basics
火
around
は来た
because we don't want to use any skills or ultimates until we get to Amy's ultimate herself. So we're going to do another round of basics here, and then we're going to get to Amy's ultimate. Then we're going to use Union's ultimate, hit auto here because that's going to quickly switch over to Ottaway's ultimate, and they both got off at the maximum damage that we would like them
痛く
to.
しすぎちゃったかしら
Now everybody is at low health, and unfortunately this is inescapable. Here we're going to hope that nobody dies. No one did die. Now we're going to heal
頑張り
Ottaway.
屋さんは誰
Use a single target skill here from Union, even though the buff isn't going to matter.
次は役に立ってみせるから
Amy's going to die here as well. Wait for that to happen.
一時退却ね
There we go. This is going to bring on Aqua and Iris.
我が
So we'll
力
get
の糧と
the
なる
single
がいい
target skill for
この
Ottaway
一
off.
撃は
Single target for Iris. We will save our skill for
我が
Aqua.
力
And this is where we're going to save our skill for
このことだね
heal.
負けてなるものですか
And then we'll get all of that off. And here is pretty much just going to be basic spam from here on out. Ottaway is our highest damaging card, so we definitely want to make sure we're
脱獄せよ
keeping her nice and healed.
負けてなる準備できました
Switching over to Auto, so
かっこよさだよ
Ottaway ends up getting her ult off.
準備できたわ
Switching over to Auto to make sure Iris gets her ultimate off. And I don't think we're going to be able to get Aqua's. Nope, we got Aqua's as well. And the boss is going to ult, and everyone is going to die. And that signals the end of our run at 116,000 points. Now, I hope that wasn't necessarily too hard to follow for most of the new players here. But as you can see here in the damage output, that Ottaway is definitely the MVP. And keeping the heals all targeted on her, especially since we really only have single target heals in this, is very, very important. I hope that new players find some utility in watching this video, and I hope that people will be able to use this to get higher ranks in their arena runs.